Boy, does it feel good to be a Yankee fan right now. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, TJ Pedro. I'm back. It's the king of 161st Street. I sort of got a little ahead of myself there, but it's the king of 161st Street. And like I said earlier, it is a fucking blast to be a Yankee fan right now. 9-game winning streak. So much to talk about here. We had shutouts, we had blowouts, comebacks. This Kansas City series, although that team is very much a work in progress, this was a very fun series to watch. And let's just get right into it. So I don't know if I'm going to break down every single game. I'm going to bring up highlights from the series alone. So first, Garrett Cole is starting to come on. That's 2 straight, pretty much perfect starts. Again, not against the most elite of competition, but able to put up scoreless innings, able to do whatever he wanted out there. That's what Garrett Cole was doing. Garrett Cole finally starting to look like the ace that this rotation needs. Aaron Judge is, I said this in a video on TikTok. Aaron Judge has a claim to be the best right fielder in baseball. And I know a lot of people will come at me and be like, this is a biased ass pick. Tell me, who's better defensively than him? Okay. Who's better offensively? Now you may be able to name Ronald. You may be able to name there may be a couple others out there. But in terms of right field, Aaron Judge has a claim to be the best all-around right fielder in baseball. And I do not think that's such a hipster pick. And Yankee fans may be a little bit upset about this. Judge might have been right to decline that contract. He may be worth pretty much closer to what he was asking for. And you know what? He is proving it this year. And I love that about players when they say, screw you, and this offer sheet that's lower than what I'm asking for, I'm going to prove it to you that I deserve the offer. And he delivered. He's delivering so far. We'll have to see how May goes, but it's starting off pretty good. May 1st, he has 2 home runs. Yesterday's game, a comeback game. Severino finally looks human in a game. I don't count the Baltimore game as him looking human because, again, that was a very weird game. The ball was flying everywhere, and it was I didn't think that ball got out. I thought that ball was going to be foul. He gave up a 3-run homer off of it, and that's where most of his runs came from. This game was the first game I saw him out there laboring in an inning. But kept us in it for the most part. Kept us within 3 runs, which is what you ask out of a starter. Especially when they don't have it. Just keep us in it. And for the Yankees right now, we're in it. 3 runs. 3 runs, we're still in it no matter what. And Sevy did his job in that respect. Michael King is still the GOAT. Still going out there giving us quality innings. I still think he is the most important person in that bullpen. And this series was a combination of seeing what depth we have, because Miguel Andujar had 2 hits yesterday, and he just got sent down to AAA because the rosters got shortened today. He just got 2 hits against an MLB pitcher, doing way more than what other players on our team are doing. I am not going to say his name. he actually had a pretty good series. So you know what? I'll give him a little bit of credit here. Kyle Higashioka actually had an okay series. Had a few hits. Had a few RBIs. So you know what? Respect to him. He finally is starting to do his job. I still think Trevino should be the starter, but this showed me that maybe his offense could start coming around. But I wouldn't count on it because he's had stretches like this, 3-game stretches where he's been a viable offensive piece and then just goes back down to shit. So we're going to have to wait and see on that. But for the most part, this series was basically perfect. Had the combination of having players be under pressure. Had the combination of having to come back from a deficit. And also had the domination in Game 1 with the 12-2 game. This series was pretty much the perfect series you could have asked for. Now heading into the Toronto series, which is where I truly want to talk about, which is why I'm not going game by game. This is going to be our make it or break it series. And I love that we're on a 9-game winning streak, because if you think about it, if we go on a 10-game winning streak here, if we win tonight, I think the game's tonight. Watch till the end and I'll have the pitching up and I'll tell you which day it's on, but I'm pretty sure the game's tonight against Toronto. If we win tonight's game, that's 10 in a row. That's already a 10th of the wins we need to get to 100. And I believe 100 wins would get us a division crown. So that is a big plus that we're on this 9-game winning streak. That's awesome. But the Indians were a good team before they came into town. They were known as the best offense in baseball. So I'll count that as a huge W that we got that sweep. But then Baltimore came into town and we swept them. And then Kansas City. Toronto is the true test to see where we are as a team. And now we're starting to get down into the 3, I think it's going to be 3, 4, 5 in our rotation, which means it's also going to be 3, 4, 5 in their rotation, hopefully. This is really the series. I want to see how they pitch to Vlad. It seems like he's able to catch up to that inside pitch, like with ease. So pitching him away seems like the way to go. Even though he is just like a freaking robot, he can hit whatever he wants. But it seems like pitches away will be the way to get him out, which is how Sevy got him out a lot. But more than that, this team overall is showing that they're neck and neck with us. If we could come out and we could make a statement and at the very least win this series, that's a statement. And finally people would start to agree with me that the Yankees might be the best team in the American League East. Because a lot of people still believe that Toronto, because of their depth hitting wise, that they're going to surpass us at some point. The Yankees have shown this season that they've got offensive depth and they've got pitching depth, which I think could be important. Could be even more important than offensive depth, because especially against a team like Toronto, our bullpen is going to be key here. If they are on, this series will be ours. Unless a starter goes out there and shits the bed, this series will be ours if our bullpen is there. And our offense will have to click on some level. But I do trust the top of the order with DJ, Judge, Rizzo. I trust all of them to get on the board and make this and I think this series is very winnable. But I think there's a possibility we sweep. And if we sweep this and we go on a 12-game winning streak, huge statement. that is putting the Yankees, that is putting the world on notice that the Yankees are coming. That we are finally sick and tired of this drought we've been on of championships or even pennants. And we're gunning for that crown. So I can't wait for this series. The series is going to be so much fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below, how do you think this series is going to go? Do you think we win the series? Do you think we lose the series? If you think we lose the series, I may not want to hear it. But you know what? No. If you think we lose the series, tell me why down below. If you think we win the series, tell me if you agree with me or if you think it's some other reason. Let me know down below. If you're new here, hit that sub button. I'm on my way to 1,000 subs by playoff time. I need your help to get there. So if you can, please hit that sub button. And without further ado, I'm out of here. Peace.